Hey everybody, today we're going to do the KH23G. We're going to show you the tilting bucket just because it's one of the newest models. We're going to show you the tilting bucket on it, but really we're concentrating on our tilting bucket. So we have our spring-loaded quick attach. We got our tilting bucket on here. And the only thing we've done is we've ran our lines up to our diverter. Now, if I was going to use this for a long time, I would, strap these lines up so they're not in my digging area. But for today, we're just giving you a quick demo on it. So again, we came up to the bottom of our diverter. We flipped our diverter. That transfers the flow to our tilting bucket away from our thumb. If you don't have a diverter, the only thing you're doing is strapping up your thumb and going into your auxiliary line, which your auxiliary line has a connector on. That's why the lines are so long, so you can actually tie right to them. So you got the either or. It depends if you have the diverter or you don't. So today, the KH23G I'm using, we have the force kind of turned up a little bit. We got the PSI kind of turned up a little bit. I was going to show you a strong digging video. Honestly, I'm going to turn it down after this video because they are so responsive. Because if you haven't watched my last video, I go over how they have a little bit bigger engine, which rotates the pump easier and so forth. If you haven't watched it, watch it. It kind of goes through that. But we're going to turn this guy down after this video. I'm going to show you on this video just how to do the tilting bucket because that's our focus right now. And then from here, we'll turn this guy down a few hundred PSI. Usually, I mean, you can run these at like 1600, 1700 PSI without, any issue. You're still going to dig. You're still going to pull. This one's turned up a little bit, like I said, just because we were going to do mostly digging. However, what that does, because it controls all of your functions, it makes your side swing really fast and it makes your up and down pretty fast. So I'm going to go through this right now, give you a quick tilting bucket video. That way you guys that are doing the 24s and the 32s can see the tilting degree and the capability and so forth. There's your angle. I mean, they have a pretty sharp angle to them, which comes in handy when you're doing tapered ditches or even working on a bank. Otherwise, I mean, it's just a normal 24 or 32-inch smooth bucket. So if you guys are trying to decide what you want to do, if you want a smooth bucket or a tilting bucket, well, there you go. You got both with one of these. That way you can kind of have the best of both worlds. If you don't need a tilting bucket, just simply put it on straight. And then if you want to tilt it, we're going to tilt it like this way or that way. Again, whatever taper we're working with. And then from there, to actually dig with it's a little bit goofy because you got to counteract that angle. But what it does do is it gives you a sharp point to really concentrate your force on. So even if I'm doing a trench or a narrow trench, this guy is going to get that narrow trench. If I'm doing like row seeding, if I want to do row seeding for trees or something, I'll just take the tip of the bucket and sink her in, drag it back, make a small furrow. And I mean, we got a bunch of overburden because we dig down here to test the units out, but I'll give you an idea here. Take the overburden away. And just so you guys see, I'm only on an idle right now. Like, I don't have any PSI really hammered on this guy. So there you go. It's a V trench. I don't know if you can see it where the camera guy is operating, but very simple. If you wanted to do a bunch of trees and you just wanted a small trench in it, if you wanted to slope your bank, that gives you an idea of degree and so forth. We're going to go through all the attachments today. That way you guys have an idea on the ripper, the 8-inch bucket, 40-inch smooth buckets, and so forth. We get a bunch of people that try to decide what they want to go with. The 40-inch smooth bucket on these small units, believe it or not, they handle it. Now keep in mind, we're using it for material handling, so it's not like they're trying to dig 40 inches. They are back dragging, they are material handling. And for that, I mean, we just did a video where we did fine with it. The gas units, the 1 tons, these are only 100 pounds heavier. Breakout force, all that stuff is very comparable. This one being a little bit more because it's a 23, but keep in mind, I'm not running it past probably half throttle on any of the videos we've done. We do have this guy again. The PSI's turned up a little bit, so that's why I don't have to run it heavy. just giving you guys kind of a tour on a tilting bucket and the 23G at the same time. Still pilot controlled unit. We're going to do 3 of these, by the way. We have the BH14G Pro, we have the KH23G, and we're going to do a KH14G Pro. That way we got affordable ROPS and some other stuff. So just a bunch of information coming out. We try to keep up with everybody. This guy, again, tilting buckets. They are $795 and $895. So 24-inch is $795. You're going to get your lines, you're going to get your adapters, you're going to get the bucket, the mount, and it's going to come all in a package. That's about it. We'll catch you guys in the next video. We appreciate you guys watching. As always, we appreciate everybody's business. Phone number is 570-765-9338. We'll catch you in the next one. Thank you.